Hey friends, and welcome to the first ever MFAT Coaching Does Junk Journaling. And let me tell you, it didn't actually go very well. What you see is take two, because take one just stopped midway through. I have no point I don't know at what point, and that was not very helpful. I was also super anxious because it was my first time ever doing junk journaling, and so I kind of talk about that anxiety through the video. I don't know why I got so anxious, but I did. So that is my experience. It's here for you to watch. It's a little cringy, but thank you so much for being here. Welcome to another Loop group. Be sure to watch everyone to get that junk journaling inspiration, and I'll see you next month. Bye. What I've done so far in this junk journal, my first ever junk journal, I put down a scrap piece of paper that I had used. I'd torn off pieces of for a different spread and glued that down. And then I took this washi, which I just had, there we go, this washi, and I put it down here. I meant to actually put it down first, but I think I got the same look. And then I have some pictures here of some travels and some fun that we've just had while in Germany. Although this is in Porto, so this is Portugal, but, yeah, so that catches you up. Other than to say that because this is my first ever, junk journal spread, I feel a little anxious about it, and of course everything going wrong that could go wrong is certainly helping the anxiety. It's great, but that's okay. Yeah, it is fine. I just feel like right now I don't even know what to say. So anyway, so now these are pictures I printed from the Canon Ivy mini printer, which I haven't used in a really long time, but I did make sure it came with me, and I'm just glad it works, because I was a little nervous there for a minute, because it was struggling to turn back on. It had lost its entire charge. So, but that's okay. Yeah, so I had talked about the fact that, so this is Portugal. We went to Primavera Sound in Portugal with some friends. I met some other friends, and that was super, super fun. For my husband's birthday, we went to Weimar, and you can kind of see the map there of Weimar. And then Lacey used this cute little octopus that was there as a pillow, so how cute is that? And then this is a museum in Berlin that we actually haven't been to the inside yet, but it's just really pretty, so took a picture of that the other day. And then I just pulled out these stickers that I thought represented travel, which is what we're doing, represented obviously adventure. Put those down. Got this bird that just kind of represents things that Jared and I really love. Yeah, and I figured I'll just put these down and essentially call it done. Let's see. Maybe I'll put that there. That can go here. Just kind of trying to decide where they go, since this is the last part. I have to tell you, I really thought a junk journal spread was going to take me a lot more time I think because I've watched people make these junk journal spreads and theirs takes a lot more time because they're probably doing a lot more with the actual like junk than I am. I did also grab some Tombow dual brush pens so that I could maybe do a few key notes so that I would always remember where we were and what we were doing. Is that space too empty still? I don't know. All right, let's put some of these down and we'll go from there. So if you are a seasoned junk journaler, I would love to hear your suggestions. I'm thinking I might need a little like box or something where I can start to collect things that I might want to junk journal with. Actually, I did get this like card. Is it too big? Like for our trip in Weimar. I don't want to put it over. It's not terribly bendy, so I don't want to have to like deal with that. So it does need to go just on one page. I'm trying to move this. I've stuck it down. So oh, that's kind of cute. That could be fun. But yeah, I think yeah, I need like a little tub, little container, I guess, to start to collect things that I might want to put in such a junk journal. I think we're doing these once a month. So this will be fun because I'll do them all live, so to speak, so we can watch my progression, see if I get any better at them. Although, is there really even like better or worse in these cases? Like, yeah, I think I may spend a little too much time worrying about quality on something that like, that's not really the question. There's no, there really shouldn't be, I guess I should say, much comparison when it comes to plans. There's done and not done, clearly. Yeah. Do you guys struggle with that at all? Like, you know, like the overall point of any sort of journaling really is to spend some time documenting what happened, your feelings maybe, you know, it's a documentation, and at some point we should all feel good about that documentation being done, like we did it, and isn't that the point? And yet I feel like I get caught up in some sort of weird comparison game of, is what I'm doing good enough? How could I do it better? When in some ways the only thing that would be better, or the only, like, there is no better, it's just, did I do it? Man, I can't decide what, like, I don't want everything at the same angle, or do I? Maybe I do. Maybe on one page it wouldn't be too bad to have everything at the same angle. What do we think? What do we think? Maybe something needs to be at a different angle. If I can do 2 at one. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm also finding as I like have laid things down on the page, I'm like, which ones did I stick down and which ones haven't I stuck down yet? Oh, I don't know. And then I'm beginning to wonder if this one's not a sticker. Nope, it is. Okay. There we go. All right. Put one more bird down. I think we're gonna call it. So after about 2 months in Germany, these are just a few of the, well, first of all, one thing I can say is I haven't taken enough pictures, but these are just a few of the pictures I have taken. But like my in-laws were here and we didn't take any pictures of ourselves. I don't know what we were thinking. We weren't thinking. That's the truth of the matter. But otherwise, yeah, here's my first junk journal spread. I can't decide. I'm wanting, I think, a different angle for this. There we go, maybe more like this. Okay, love it. Okay. Yeah, so here's my first junk journal spread. Here's the Weimar card that we bought to get around in Weimar and get some discounts on museums. So much fun. It was so hot when we were there. Then this was a scrap paper from the back. This is a washi tape. Let me just cut this corner, kind of finalize what's going on over here. Oops, oops, oops. And I'm cutting the paper and not the corner. There we go. Not ideal, but that's okay. All right, so there is the final product. Bless you, Lacey. Poor doggy. Yeah, so this was my first ever junk journal spread. So again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Thanks for sticking around through my anxiety, and I will see you in a month. Don't forget to watch the next video. Bye.